Lala Legacy, and welcome back to another episode of Little Busters. So, let's jump right back in. She looked very solitary, like she was shut in her own closed world. In her serenity, it looked as though she were part of some famous illustration, or sudden appearance, or our sudden appearance, had been of no significance to her. It didn't affect her world at all. I wondered what it was that she was reading. I decided to ask her next time. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Resuming practice. Okay. Oh no. Ah! I forgot that we were in the middle of practice. Ah! Okay, I'm sorry. Kitties, I'm sorry. Don't forget, guys, count how many times that I accidentally hit the kitties and, actually hit the cat. And let me know how many times it was down in the comments. Ah, crap. Come on. Whee! Okay. Guess not. Ah! Come on, Rin. Give me a good one. Okay. Ah! Gosh dang it. One more ball. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, I'm catching up. Ugh, you guys are annoying. Rin's cats were getting together around her as she stood on the pitching mound. Ugh, get away from me or I can stop you. She tried throwing them all away, but they kept rolling back up to her. They continued it over and over. There was a shadow of a female student approaching Rin from behind. Could you please stop your cats from trampling on our holy ground? SAIGUSA'S! Rin jumped back. She's appeared again! Ah, so that's Rin's rival. Kyosuke commented while carefully fiddling with the radar gun. She's a member of the softball club that's practicing on the opposite side. This may mean trouble. Don't worry, we're properly leveling the field with that pole that's like a rake when we're done. That's not my point. Besides, it's not like a rake. It is a rake. This ground exists as a haven for sports lovers like us to train. People like you who are just playing with cats without a goal in mind are unworthy of using this place. Got that? But it seems we are going to be having a match. Seems? Why are you talking as though it's none of your concern? To be honest, I'm not interested in it at all. She's too honest. Then shouldn't you leave here so that the softball club could play? I have no such intention. Natsume Rin, you even insult my club. She clenched her fists and trembled with anger. There was a cat who didn't understand what was going on at her feet. He was brushing his cheek against her shoe. Even a cat is making a fool of me? Stop being rude, cat. Another softball club member kicked the cat. The kick sent the cat into the air. Deska! The cat spun around and safely landed on his feet. However, he cried weakly and lay low. A shadow fell over Rin's face. Rin slowly turned towards SAIGUSA'S. What is it? Rin's eyes were scaring her. Let's battle. I don't think that's your line, Kyosuke. I heard you're the cleanup hitter and pitcher of your club in spite of only being a second year. Yes, I am. Battle with Rin. If you win, the ground is yours. But if Rin wins, apologize for your junior's bad behavior and get back to your own practice. Ha! Of course I accept. There's no way someone like you could beat me. Use a rubber ball, but any bat is okay. Sasasagawa-san returned to the opposite side of the field. With her eyes to the ground, Rin was standing still on the mound like a ghost. Wait a sec, Kyosuke! Throwing away his bat, Masato dashed off to Kyosuke. Sasasagawa is the ace of the softball club. There's no way Rin can beat her. Yeah, but I want to test her. For what? I think we could find Rin's hidden talent and draw it out with this match. Or that would only happen in a manga. She has enough trouble getting the ball into the strike zone. I'll be checking the speed, so can I ask you to be the umpire, Masato? Sasasagawa Sasami came back with a few of her cronies. Natsume Rin, be proud that you can have a match with Sasami-senpai. Sasami-sama, hit a home run and win the match. I guess their cheers will be good motivation for Sasasagawa-san. Okay, I'm ready. Let's get this started already. Yep, we can skip this. We already know what happens. Whoa! Oh, whoops. That was the wrong voice, but I don't care right now. Everyone was completely flabbergasted at what had happened. Sasasagawa Sasami had stepped into the batter's box and not even moved. Just now, what was 130 kilometers per hour? What? Kyosuke read the numeric value on his speed gun. Are we in a manga? Call. Oh, yeah, strike! Okay, skip again. She completely failed to hit Rin's pitch. What the? That pitch was even faster than before, right? I peered at the speedometer Kyosuke was holding. 150 or 135. It got even faster. Masato call. All right, strike. Her next pitch should be faster than 140. We are about to become witness to a miracle. Why can't I hit such an amateur's pitch? She shortened her grip. Go for it, Sasami-senpai! There's no way you would lose. Even their cheers sounded mournful. And skip. She couldn't stop her swing. Oh, change-up. And it was an idiotically wild pitch. How dare you treat me with such derision? No, I just lost my concentration. Nah! Sasasagawa Sasami got choked up. Hey, Rin, concentrate and pitch one more time. Masato pushed the stunned Sasasagawa Sasami out of the way and stepped into the batter's box. Although Rin threw many balls, in the end, none of them passed the 100 boundary. Her best throws were between 80 and 88, which is amazing enough, though. I'll kick a cat again! Masato got kicked instead. How was she able to do it? I guess it's because of the power she has hidden within. She couldn't use it consciously. A subconscious power? It just means that those cats are really important to her, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess so. I'm sure that for Rin, the cats are a special existence above anything else. Anyways, let's name that diabolical pitch of hers. My strength left me at those words. Kyosuke, I wonder, does he realize his worth among us? Wasn't that just a fastball? No, her ball contains the spirits of her cats. Raging Meow Ball. What do you think of the name? Why are your eyes sparkling? Rin has learned the raging meow ball. Although it wasn't intentional, I consider the last ball she threw as a change-up as well, because it served the function of one. Rin has learned the change-up as well. Okay. After the practice ended, Coot and I spoke with Rin. Sharing a room? She lowered her brows when I told her that we were looking for a roommate. You and her? She pointed at me and Coot. No. Kutagaya-san hasn't told you yet? It's not me. It's Coot who's looking for a roommate. I don't know how things work in the girls' dorm. Me neither. Oh. Or how did it happen with you, Riki? Me? Well, before I knew it, Masato had already become my roommate. That's the worst luck. I guess the boys' dorm head did it on purpose, knowing that Masato and I were childhood friends. But I didn't know how she found that out. It was probably a lucky guess. How did it work out for you last spring? Due to the building construction, they decided it at random. They said that it was an emergency measure. I stopped short of asking Rin how she and Coot had been living when they were sharing a room. Considering Rin's bashfulness, she wouldn't be very good at getting along with someone she isn't familiar with. Well, aren't there some particular rules for room sharing? Riki, I'm not the right person to answer that. Ask the dorm head. Okay, thanks, I'll do that. I thanked Rin. By the way, how come you and the dorm head know each other? She answered simply. Cats. Cats? That's all? That's all. Okay. Thanks, Rin. I started walking, but she stopped me. Riki! What's up? I want you to tell her something. Okay. Miso stew flavored Mon Petite. Yeah. The release date is next Monday. Keep it in your mind. Got it. I'll tell her that. I nodded and said goodbye. Go away. Okay, I went to visit the dorm head alone. The role of the dorm head is to coordinate the group called Dorm Association, which all dorm members belong to. However, there is no election for that position. Instead, the previous head appoints someone as their successor. The rules of room sharing? The room which the dorm heads are using is next to the student council room. I had stepped in and asked the head of the girls' dorm. There were also a few other students working there. There are no particular rules. Is that so? Head prefect, the papers are on the extreme right of that shelf. Yes, there. Please take them. Oh, hi, Futaki. The female student, who was at the front of the shelf, bowed her head and left the room. There's no problem if your room has enough beds and you've already found a roommate, but I would prefer if you didn't change your partner so often. So if I say it's fine, there's no problem, she answered while writing a document. Her job looked pretty tough. So will you give the permission? This semester just started, right? I guess there might be a few people who want to change their room. That's to be expected. By the way, are you the one who wants to share a room? If so, it's outside of my jurisdiction. No, I'm not. It's for a girl I know. We won't accept any offer of room sharing between boys and girls. I know! Just kidding. She lifted her face and laughed with one hand on her cheek. Her laugh made it feel like she was much older than me, though she was just 1 year older. Why is she looking for a roommate? Is it because of the building construction? Yes, that's right. Kudivatka. Nomi Kudivatka. Ah. Nodding, she took out a list of dorm members from a cabinet and started turning the pages. She soon found Coot's details and murmured, I see. She was living abroad, wasn't she? I wonder if room sharing is natural in other countries. She told me that most girls nowadays prefer a single room to a shared one. I don't know. It's what she wants, but she's still busy with moving into her room. So I thought I could help her by asking about the technicalities. I see. Wouldn't it be better to ask one of her close friends? But she hasn't been here long, so I take it that's making it difficult. Okay, I allow her to look for a roommate to share with. Thank you. Also, I'd like you to give this to Naomi-san. I received a sheet of paper. Can you tell her to bring it to me after filling it out? Understood. By the way, what is this? A request for joining the dorm mailing list. It's something like the girls' dorms news. We send emails to the registered cell phones, because some of them don't check the board. I see. I'll also allow her to use the bulletin board. Thank you very much. Let me know once she finds her partner. You mean you want her to inform you? Yes. Okay. Oh, by the way, I have a message from Natsume-san. Is that about the new Mon Petite? Yes. I saw its commercial yesterday, so I thought I should tell her about it. She said the release date is next Monday. I'm not sure why she knows. That must be the date when the stores get them, I wonder. How did she get this information? She pondered for an instant, but soon crossed her arms and smiled. Anyway, thanks. You're welcome. I left the room. Nice-san! As soon as I got out of the school building, I heard someone call for me. I turned around. She came from the school building. She was carrying paper bags in both hands. They looked quite heavy. Kudo! Are you okay? Yes! She seems to be staggering toward me in a hurry. That looks dangerous. She was waddling along. It looked like her petite body was controlled by the bag she was holding. And eventually, oh no, she fell down. Okay. I went back to the entrance. It hurts. Cood, you all right? I helped her up and took one of her bags. Thank you, Nally-san. She was panting. These are quite heavy. Are they plates? Sometimes in the bags, not sometimes, some items, in the bags were wrapped in newspaper. I wonder if the fall broke any of them. No problem. They're all made of aluminum. Is that so? Besides, I put my clothes under them. Ah! What's wrong, Cood? Are you happy? I'm fine, thank you. Happy, thank you. Even though she was speaking stiffly, she looked delighted that I understood her greeting. May I help you? I think that's my line. What should I say then? Help me! Doesn't that sound like I'm a dangerous stranger? Oh, I made a mistake. Help you! You're going to help me after all? Well, Cood racked her brain for a phrase to use for a while, but failed to find one. Then she made an embarrassed smile. So, good afternoon to you now, Asan. Good afternoon, Cood. I thought you said that you were finished moving in. Yes, but my grandfather came to the school to see me, and he gave me some things. What did you get? Some mugs, an alarm clock, some pens, and a couple of dictionaries. Why dictionaries? Because he'd like me to build up my vocabulary. You mean Japanese? Yes, collecting Japanese dictionaries is something like his hobby. He picks up a new one every time when a revision is made. It sounds a bit crazy. My grandfather really likes the Japanese language. That's why this bag is so heavy, right? I lifted up one of the bags. Oh, no, Nellie-san, you don't have to do that. I won't be happy if you have a fall and get injured. Oh, thank you. Hey, I asked the dorm head about sharing rooms. I handed Cood the papers the dorm head had given me. Thank you for your trouble. Coot bowed her head. No problem, I just asked her. She said there aren't any special rules. All you have to do is find a roommate, and here. What is this, an application form? It's for the dorm mailing list. It seems you can get information about the dorm from that. She wants you to fill it in and return it to her. Okay, I got it. Coot started reading the paper carefully. Anyway, let's move. I started walking. Yes. I hope you'll find a partner. Yeah, I hope so too. She'll probably be my partner till graduation. Yeah, it's a long-term relationship. Who is your roommate now, Asan? Like I said earlier, it's Masato. Inohara Masato. Is he one of the other two you're always with? Yep, that's right. Everybody calls us the idiot trio. If Kyosuke is added, it's a quartet. The quartet of idiots. Sounds awful. Having such close friends is nice. You think so? But Masato and Kengo are always fighting for silly reasons. Well, to be accurate, they might be playing with each other. But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, by subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!